Hello, guys, and Merry Christmas to everyone who celebrates it. Today, I have a treat. So, right now, I'm just showing you what I'll be using. So, for the shampoo, I'll be using Shimmering Lights. For the conditioner, I'll be using Silicone Mix. It's a hair treatment from Silicone Mix. And then, to actually do what I'm about to do, I'll be using 2 bottles of ruby red and 1 bottle of ginger. So as you can tell based on the thumbnail and everything, I'll be dyeing someone's hair. I'll be bleaching and dyeing someone's hair. So I'm just showing you everything I need. So as you can see, you see bleach powder there, uh 40 volume developer. That is what I'll be mixing to dye her hair. So right now what I'm doing, I'm just showing you how her hair looks before. So as you can see, most of it is her natural color, but at the ends it's a little bit lighter. Now I'm going to tell you more about why it looks like that further down in the video and what effect that had on dyeing her hair. But before I even go any further, let me say, Brad Mondo, I'm coming for your job. I am coming for your job. But guys, like on a serious note, this was the first time I've ever dyed anyone's hair, and I felt that it turned out really good. So I wanted to share with you guys. So right now I'm just mixing up uh, the bleach powder and the 40 volume developer. So I'm just going to mix it until it reaches a consistency that I want. So at first when I mixed it, it was not where I wanted it, so I added more bleach powder because I didn't want it too runny, but I didn't want it too thick either. So I mixed it, and what I did, just continue adding bleach powder or 40 volume developer depending on whether the mixture is too runny or too thick, because I want something that's easily spreadable all over the hair, but I don't want something that is too runny that it will be dripping all over the place. So that is what I'm doing right now, just perfecting the mix to see what I will be doing and what I'll be using after this set is finished. I'll be mixing it the same way. So I'm just paying great attention to my portions so that I can do it without having to think what next or how much more for the next one. So right now, as you can see, we are outside, and that is where I'll be doing it, right? Because I didn't want to get anything any dye anywhere in the house, so we're outside. So anyways, I'm just sectioning the hair. I already sectioned off the top portion. I'm gonna start with the back, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just making sure that just sectioning off the hair, that's just what I'm doing. So I'm about to begin the process now. So you're gonna see me apply the bleach or the bleach mixture to the hair, and when I do so, I make sure to leave, I would say, 1.5 inches of hair from, so I am applying the bleach 2.5 inches away from her roots, because as we all know, if you apply bleach too close to the roots or to the roots too quickly, it will change far quicker than the rest of the hair. That's because your head, it gives off heat, so, and then heat helps the bleach to process a little bit faster. So putting that on your root first. That's why persons normally come out with like lighter roots. So I am very cautious of that. So I would say I left an inch and a half worth of hair from the roots. So I'm just there. First I applied the bleach with a brush and then I work it in with my fingers. I at first I didn't apply the bleach to the ends. That's because the ends, the color was already, it was already a lighter color than the rest of the hair, right? So I applied the bleach only to the middle part of the hair because I didn't want the ends to change too fast, where it, because it's already light, so it would change extremely quick compared to the rest. But you're gonna see further down that that did not happen, so I could have applied it to the ends. Yeah, but it helps to be cautious, so that was fine. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just applying the bleach all over, or the bleach mixture all over. So that's what you see me doing. So just continue watching that. Also guys, before we even continue, I didn't say this at the beginning of the video, but please like this video and subscribe if you're not subscribed and you like my content, and comment, what would I say, comment red in the comments if you are hearing this right now. But also tell me how I did. And there was something that you're gonna see further down in the video that was giving me a bit of problems. So if you are someone who knows how to solve that issue, please help me. I was just there telling Brad that I'm coming for his job, but I need help. But anyways, that is that. I'm still gonna say I'm coming for his job. But anyways, just continue watching and I'll be back when it's time for the hair to, well, when you see the color change. So right here, all of the hair is saturated, and as you can see right now, I'm just showing you how it looks after, I would say about a half an hour. Yeah, but I was there applying more bleach to the end, so I actually applied bleach to the ends off camera, but I was there applying more bleach to the ends because I realized, as I was saying, I ran into a bit of a problem. Yes, so that is really it. The ends of the hair, even though it was lighter when you applied bleach to it, it was not turning as well as the rest of the hair. Now with her, she used a black hair dye before all over her head, and then where the ends are, she used peroxide on it. It was further up, but that hair grew out. So I have a theory. I think that the part where the black hair dye was, which actually grew out a lot, because she actually put peroxide on a lot of her hair. It was most of it, but it actually grew out over time. But that part still contained the remnants of the black hair dye. So because of that, it was giving me a hard time. It changed a bit, but not a lot. So that was the only issue that I had, I would say. So I was there trying to solve it, putting more bleach on it and so on, leaving it to sit for a bit longer and all of that. And I made sure that the hair was not changing, like going too light, because I didn't need it to be too light because we were doing red. So I just wanted it light enough where the red would look very vibrant, but not light enough that the hair would look white. It wasn't necessary, especially doing a red color. I don't think it was necessary, so I didn't do that. So as you can see, I'm putting on the, what is that, a shower cap, just so it can trap the heat coming off her scalp in the cap and help to make the hair change faster. So this is it. After I take down the cap, I'm still trying to apply bleach to the ends. It's still not getting as light as the rest of the hair, so I really had to just give up on that part. I couldn't do anything else there, couldn't do anything about that. So that was out of my control. I really don't know what I would need to do. I think I would need to get what is it, a color remover, and try that, and then bleach it and see how it works. I think that would be the only thing that might help, or might have helped then, but I was not aware of that. As in, I was not aware that this would be a problem before I started. So I guess that's where training and certification comes in. But as I said, I still did a good job, so I'm sharing what I did. So right now it's time to add the bleach mixture to her roots. So I think this clip is sped up, but I was applying it very fast because I didn't want her hair to, like, one part to change too quickly and then one part don't look right, because I wanted an even color throughout, or at least for the most part, because as I said, the red dye will really cover up a lot of mistakes. But that is what I'm doing right now. I'm applying it really fast. I think this clip is sped up though, but I'm applying it really fast, making sure that every section is well saturated. I'm using enough bleach powder, enough 40 volume developer, using enough of the mixture on a whole, just to saturate all of her roots. I don't want any part left untouched, so I'm just going through making sure everything is okay and just applying the mixture. So right here I'm at the front of her hair, so I'm just showing you how I applied the mixture at the front of her hair. So as you can see, as I said, I left about an inch and a half, almost 2 inches some places, of hair from her roots, because I didn't want it to change too quickly. So right now I'm just applying the bleach powder, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm going to catch it up, I would say very loosely, and put on the shower cap just for it to stay for a while and for the heat to help the hair to change quicker. So I'm still applying the bleach mixture right now, so you can just continue watching that just to see what I'm doing, see how I apply the mixture to each section, and then I'll come back when I am finished applying it. So right here I'm just going over any section that needed a little more bleach, and here you can see after I took off the shower cap how it looks. So I'm just gonna go through right now. I think it's right now. I'm gonna go through just making sure I rub the bleach mixture in, make sure that everything is saturated. But as you can see, it's very well saturated. I didn't how would I say, I didn't I wasn't skimpy when I was using the bleach mixture, let's say that. So I was making sure that everywhere had some of the bleach mixture and enough. So right here I'm taking out the scrunchie that I used just so I can check on all of the hair to make sure that everything is okay and nothing is too light or too dark. So that's what I'm doing right now. After that, I just go through all of the hair from the back to the front, right? Just to make sure that everything is okay. And just in case for persons who have never bleached their hair before and you are considering it, it actually stings like on your scalp. Well, yeah, so just look out for that. Just in case. So right here, I'm just looking through as I told you before. And as you can see, all of the sections are developing pretty quickly. For all the sections that are not fully developed as yet, what I do, I just apply a little bit more bleach powder or bleach mixture, and then I put the cap back on just for a little while longer, not too long, just a little while longer, because it was actually changing pretty fast just because of the heat coming off her scalp. So I didn't need to leave it for long. So right here, as you can see, I finished washing it out. So I use the silicone, I use the shimmering lights first, and then I use the silicone mix. So as you can see, the ends are darker than the rest of her hair. So as I said, I think that is where the black dye remained. Even though it was lightened a bit by peroxide, the bleach powder did nothing. So guys, that's it. Go to my channel for part 2, and I'll see you in the next video.